Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where Edutainment explains it. Mommy, these anti-recasters are back, and they're back saying stupid stuff again. Twitter, X, whatever the heck they're calling it these days, I should just stay away from it because it is an exercise in the outlandish. It is a case study in utter and complete tomfoolery. Let's get the legalese out of the way, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. It is just so tiring, y'all. I just comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you digging what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share all that you hear here because edutainment is what I do. I'm going to try to do it right now. Okay. I'm going to keep this as childishly simple as I can. The other day, I know I shouldn't be on Twitter reading dumb Twitter stuff, but the other day on Twitter, I read a tweet that just, I don't know, something deep down inside of me, it pissed me off to no end. This person said, in regard to Chadwick Boseman playing the Black Panther, they still haven't gotten over Chadwick's death. They don't know if anybody could play the role because they haven't gotten over Chadwick's death. Why is this the only role when anybody talks about recasting? Why is this the only role y'all can equate to this man? Chadwick Boseman played in 42. Chadwick Boseman played in Get On Up. Chadwick Boseman played in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Chadwick Boseman played in A Message to the King. Chadwick Boseman played in 21 Bridges. Chadwick Boseman played in Marshall. Why is this the only role you can't see anybody else doing? I said that for a long time about Denzel Washington's performance of Malcolm X. So we're going to have to wait 20, 30 years before it's cool to stop equating that man right there to that character. When are we going to stop? When are we going to learn that Chadwick Boseman is not T'Challa? And T'Challa is not Chadwick Boseman. It is simply a role he played. It's a role that can be played by anybody. Now, I do this person a disservice of putting their name in my video and putting them on blast. But bottom line, dude, if you are still grieving after 3 years over a person you've never met, someone else getting recast in that role, that's the least of your problem. You need to go and talk to somebody. You need to go and open up to somebody with some letters behind their name and in the front of their name. That's what you need to do. My grandmother died in 1987. I still haven't gotten over it, but I've gotten past it. I was bummed out when Luther Vandross died. I was bummed out when Marvin Gaye died. I was bummed out when a lot of people died, but I got past it, or I got over it, or I dealt with it. Something. I did not linger for 3 years over the death of a celebrity. If you are lingering for 3 years over the death of a celebrity, the problem is not that celebrity, and the problem is not the role they played. Is that simple enough? I mean, have I put that in simple enough terms that people need to understand that that is not an excuse to not recast the character? You know, they are often speaking on us, speaking on what producers should or shouldn't be making in their movies. Yet they can raise the bar and say their grief is the barometer by which that should be measured. So when you get over dealing with whatever you dealing with, that's when it'll be okay to recast the role of T'Challa. Well, I got news for you. There is a whole movement out there. Recast T'Challa. Recast T'Challa still. Recast T'Challa or else. And it isn't going anywhere, regardless of all of the negative comments, regardless of all of the trolling, regardless of all of the abrasive and hurtful comments. Oh, and by the way, a lot of us in Recast T'Challa match energy. So if you think you up to talking trash, you're not. You're not. You're just not. It gets ugly out there. People trying to defend their opinions, trying to defend what they believe in. If you are saying that Chadwick Boseman shouldn't be his role shouldn't be recast ever, you know, like that's an emotional response. That's an emotional response. When we talking about movies, emotion is part of it, but being fiscally advantageous is important to a movie too, is it not? I mean, you want that movie to make money. If you do not make more money than your original movie, you fail. Period. I don't care what you say. The whole idea of making a sequel is to make it better than the first one. You didn't do that with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So you might want to look at the one thing that you left out of that movie, the titular character. And I'm not gonna keep going through this. Y'all know the deal. I mean, that's not an excuse. If us not being able to tell writers and directors and producers what they should be writing, directing, and producing, then crying like a baby is no excuse to not recast a role. Your feelings should not be a barrier to recasting that role. Can't have it both ways. Can't shut us down and then keep being childish, keep being temperamental. I don't feel like seeing another T'Challa, so let's just forget about the whole thing. You don't get to do that. What about fans? It's just F fans. Fans get the middle finger. Folks who've been rocking with T'Challa get the middle finger. Folks that know T'Challa since 1966 get the middle finger. Folks that wasn't fooling with T'Challa before 2016 get to talk trash. Who don't know nothing about the character or the history of the character. See, y'all about to trick me into doing this again. I'm not finna do this. Long story short. No. Poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on ours. Try again. Not doing it. That's it, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yep, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Recast T'Challa. Mulvaney. And that is the triple truth of Ruth. Peace.